boarded an interesting ship, got into a bit of trouble, and during a storm, a few of you noticed some changes. A few of you went down below and had a bit of a scuffle. Some of you lost a dick. One of you. And where we left off last night, a massive ship covered in seaweed and moss and all sorts of barnacles and such just came out of one of the waves and is heading right for the ship. And that's where we will begin with... Hold on. With Inarel, Dominic, and the dog looking over the side of the ship at this massive dark ship on the just right in front of you guys. It's heading for you right now.
How's the storm? Is it still just?
Oh, it's fucking awful.
Still,
think
okay.
Think Perfect Storm, the movie.
Because can everybody see it? I have dark sight or what?
Yeah, I mean it's hard to miss a massive fucking ship that's like 42 feet away.
Okay. Oh, going down there. Get the.
Barking at your own dog?
Oh, I get this.
No.
Barking at me. My immersion broke now.
Okay, so
Trying to. Since Jinx won't bark.
just as a reminder, leering is the NPCs.
I mean, NPC. It's got glorious
You'd
nipples.
like to control your dog.
Hey, Whiskey Storm, do you see that ship over there?
I think it's gonna hit us.
I would imagine they're not friendly.
Hey, we should back up to the other side of the ship and maybe warn the captain. I would like to start heading towards the captain. And Arl, you coming?
Last time I tried to move to the other end of the ship didn't go well. I'm gonna alert one of the crewmen. They seem to be able to move around a lot better than we can.
Ah, good idea.
Which crewman are you gonna try to get? The holder.
There's a guy right in front of me. That.
Are you still tangled in rope, or is he just?
I am not. I'm hooked back to the.
Okay.
Tie down. And just holding still. This gentleman sitting right here in front of me.
Yeah. What do you say?
Hey crewman, how fast can you get to the captain? That ship doesn't look all that friendly.
Oh, I know. I'm going to the captain now.
You see, he kind of like darts off. He was on his tippy toes to be able to see over the railing.
Can I double down on my rope keeping me restrained? I'm afraid of when that ship hits, I'm gonna fly off.
I mean, how do you propose that you're going to go about doing that?
This little gnome behind me. Hey! Dirty little gnome! Tie me up tighter! And I toss him one of the ropes in my pack.
He looks at you and he growls.
I've got more important things to do, dwarf.
He spits, but since the wind's going crazy, it just like flies off in a direction. He leaves your rope on the deck and scurries away.
I'm gonna attempt a sailor's knot, or I'm gonna attempt to tie a knot as I can.
Okay.
Oh, with my
First,
past
I'd
knowledge
like-
of delivering whiskey barrels for my family's brewery, I can tie, I think, like simple knots. I think that fair.
Why don't you give me an intelligence check to see if you recall how to tie simple knots? You do. You know you've tied your boots before.
Nice.
You do something very similar here in, you know, tying yourself to one of the posts.
And then about how long until the ship's going to hit us? Or is this like, is it hitting us already? Or
They're coming at you now.
oh, for
They
a
might
fight?
make a turn. You've only been on a ship for 2 weeks. You've never seen any sort of like open water conflict, so you have no idea.
All right, I think I'm just going to keep one good hand on lag and another one tied down on the rope.
Okay, sounds good. Anorel, are you doing anything in particular?
I just want to look around the ship in my immediate area to see if there's anything that I can grab onto more securely if something does happen, or maybe
I
see
mean,
if
there's a ship mast. That's about as sturdy as you'll get.
about as... Alright. No, I'm sit and wait for impact.
Okay. Down in the hold, we have Morgan Knight missing his penis. We have Ray, who just healed and now somehow disappeared. Large black dragonborn. Palu and Grove Smoothstone, you are watching in disbelief as, like, how could this person, Ray, have let this happen?
Do we know anything about the ship that's coming?
As you're standing there, you all hear the call down from the open hatch door that is just filling with water, just pouring down. You hear the call for a ship approach.
Palu,
Duh.
for now, let's leave the dickless one, the he, she, and the dragonborn alone for now, and go up top and see what is the matter.
Oh, very heartless of you. Duh.
All right,
Wait,
we make our way to the what?
Wait, before you guys go, I think something really went down here because Ray knew the dragon was down here, and I think she's been feeding these slaves to the dragon because she was too greedy for the money, the gold that she's gonna get delivering the dragon. And apparently, I remember my great-great-grandfather told me about this legacy, about this dragon, that he eats dicks for a living.
Can I?
And
Is there a history?
Hold on. Yeah.
Is there an insight check I can do on this?
Yes. Anyone who disbelieves this, please roll insight. Who's in the room? Doug,
Yeah,
please make
where
a
am
history check for your grandfather's knowledge of dick-eating dragons.
Is he saying this in front of
Oh,
Ray?
dude, I believe him.
Hold up. I gotta figure out where the
Oh my
disbelief
God.
thing is.
Yeah, where is this meeting taking place?
It's right. It's us three with Dark.
Yeah.
hold on,
Well,
would I need
did
to...
he come downstairs to where we are?
You need to hit history,
No,
Dark.
he was down here. He
Oh,
was
okay.
Dark was
So
down
he's
there and
openly
got his
saying
dick
this
bit
in
off.
front of me.
Yeah,
Okay,
Yeah.
this is good. This is
Yeah.
exciting.
History?
and I fully believe him. There's not a chance I don't believe him.
That's in skills, Dark, under like saving throws, to the right of the big wisdom number.
Yep, got it.
It seems. Actually, let's see what these people roll.
Do I believe him?
Darktron, you can't remember any of the real specifics from your grandfather's story, but there's definitely a dragon, and like it probably ate people, but you know, dicks are a close approximation to a full person, so like it totally checks out. Balu, this man, he might be a prophet because for his grandfather to have known that this was going to happen and that to know of this specific dragon, the fates are at work here. Grove, you're very confused by this. There's a dragonborn. You haven't met, any in your life, but can't imagine that they're just like dick eaters. It seems a bit far-fetched.
And Grove, this man is a true prophet. He knew about the dragon, and even though he's, I don't know, hold on, I gotta get my accent back. I don't know what's going on here. He knew about the dragon. We have to do something. We can't let every man lose his dick.
This is true.
It's all a man needs.
Can you see? I lost my dignity.
Yes, woman, I hear you.
I think I have a... On a side note, I think I have a spell for this.
You have a spell for dick?
Please, no, please go on.
Yep.
Daylight. Right?
And well, vitamin D, buddy.
You can do any spell that you'd like. Just go ahead and link it in the.
I didn't type it up. Oh,
Just click it.
it's not. It's in the spell book on a PDF. All right, we'll abandon that.
You can always copy and paste it from the top. Because you used it once.
No, I didn't use it. I'm torn. Oh, I'm torn.
Alright, Slobo, come on. We're all
I
looking
know.
at you, dude.
I know, dude. I want to go. I want to go up top.
And
Morgan,
Yes.
I hear you. I half believe you, and I feel for your missing limb. But I think the presence above needs our attention most.
You think little boat is more important than a penis-eating dragon?
It's not the fact about the eating penis dragon. It's the fact is, I think Ray put us on a ship so she can feed us to the dragon.
is he bleeding out right now?
What do you think, Grove? I believe this man. He speaks only the truth.
I
Okay.
wouldn't lie.
It's a lot to take in. Lots of accusations. First off, I did not ask any of you to get on the ship. You talked to Mr. Salami on your own accord. So, I'm just...
Did you know about this dragon or no?
Well, of course, as slave traders, of course I knew about our stock.
Were you feeding people to this dragon?
No, the only people that might be candidates are the ones that he gets his hands on. Hence why he was chained up and someone unlocked his chains.
Can I check her now if she's lying?
If you
Sure. You
What do I-
can just roll insight. You
Okay.
think somebody's lying? Just roll an insight check.
I'm gonna roll that too, because I think she's lying.
I mean, you know who unlocked it, though.
You moron.
She sounds like she might be telling the truth up till now.
She didn't know.
So I mean,
He is telling the truth, though.
Grove, you think this is fine. John,
Holy.
you're in complete denial as to what has happened. Like, this dragon was free when you got down here. Okay, this person is a liar.
Actually, I guess I'll do an insight check.
Through the blood loss, he's forgotten what happened.
So, Paulo, you kind of look over the situation, and you're looking at, Morgan Knight's his kit on his body, like he's got some tools. There are a lot of chains down here. You know that he came here first. I think something's not right. You can't put your finger on it because he's clearly a prophet, but something's fishy here.
Okay, well, I can answer any questions you guys have, but it's best that we go back up and kind of lock the bottom of the ship up, because I see that our friend's no longer here, but there's only one entrance that's open, so he clearly didn't slip past us.
The little horse speaks truth. We should go up, Grove.
That's fine. I will help. But after this is done, we're gonna have a big talk about this. Decide if we're gonna kill you or not.
Okay. Is he your friend, Mr. Smoothstone and Mr. Baloo?
I do not know this man, only that he is a prophet.
Okay. Maybe Mr. Salami can find a good permanent use for him.
Morgan, before we go up, I suggest you grab your dick across the other side of the ship. I might be able to mend it up deck.
I pick up my penis. And I put it in my backpack. Before I put it in my backpack, I wrapped it around in a cloth and then put it in my backpack.
Okay, so please mark down in your inventory your own penis wrapped in cloth.
Okay, enough decoding, let's go. And I'm going upstairs with Grove, I assume is coming with me.
Mm-hmm.
As you guys walk up to the top, you see a wild scene as the ship is currently being boarded by lizard people.
Oh, shit.
Give me a moment.
Oi, we got greenskins! Bark, bark!
Where,
I need to change music real quick, so 1 second, please.
Was that hiccup part of the
Yeah.
your character, or
Thunderstone
Well,
was drinking earlier.
he's been drinking and huffing paint thinner at the same time.
and then also how much inventory space does the dick take? I'm just curious.
It's
Well,
based on
Darktrons doesn't take any. It's
Oh,
very
the
small.
mighty dwarfs would take all of it! Wait, I can't say that in character, my bad. I don't know about the dick.
You said they were boarding, so the ship's right next to us, and they're starting to come on board.
I think he's setting it up.
Mm-hmm.
He said he'd give us a sec.
Paolo, it looks like you're still downstairs. You might want to...
You might have to turn Groovy up. Just a bit.
I'm doing a one pull at the moment.
Forgot about Groove.
Oh, you do.
The ambiance. Shit.
This is the Batman soundtrack.
I don't understand how the map works that I'm like watching, but I don't know.
It's mostly just for your viewing pleasure.
Just close your eyes.
Yeah,
dude.
it's a helpful aid when it works.
Yeah, you can like check distance and stuff by using some of the arrows, so you can, know about how far away certain creatures are to you. Oh shit! Ah, Two-Fist!
How are they swimming through the water and jumping onto the boat, or are they grappling?
They've grappled on.
They've grappled. Quick, Whiskey Storm! Rip off their ropes. See if we can knock them back off deck.
1 sec. I'm not done placing.
Oh. Okay.
But I like the enthusiasm.
I think. Do I have? don't think I have a crossbow. I have a one-handed trident and a two-handed trident, a hand axe and a great axe, but no fucking crossbow. Whoops. You can't shoot them. How long does it take to equip a weapon? Is that instant or?
If you're doing it in combat, no, that's an action.
It's an action, okay.
It's pretty important that you have your weapon out if you're going to be fighting shit. Also, if you get like knocked down supine or something like that, you have to take an action to actually get up and stand on your feet.
So basically, we all have one action per turn.
For the most part, yeah. Some people will get more, but you get one action, one bonus action. You get movement, and sometimes if you ask to do certain things, you can. The GM will let you get away with it.
Got it.
Because I think I get hit twice. Find that.
Most people, if they're like physical melee, will get extra attack.
Yep. Okay. At 5th level, attack twice instead of once on my turn. Okay.
Sorry. Get an update
Alright.
from Wham. Okay, so Paulu, Morgan, Bray, Grove. As you walk up onto the deck, you see the battles have begun. The lizard folk are clashing with the gnomes. They're about the same size. These are very strangely small lizardmen, but there's a fuckload of them. They're crawling up over the sides from what looks like grappling hooks and ropes. And that is where we will begin, and I need every single person here to roll initiative.
Ooh. Palu is quite the fighter.
Oh, you ain't seen shit.
Oh shit!
Just wait until I go into a frenzied rage.
Huygen, Targen, Hoingen.
Trying to find it.
Where-
I
where's
would like
initiative?
to
Yeah.
rage.
It's in the middle, next to your armor class, above hit points.
Oh. Thank you.
Oh, that's not good.
I
Okay.
see.
Two fist. Nice.
Oh,
Shit.
big gains.
Suck.
I got a message that says you wanted to send the result of this roll to the turn tracker. No valid token selected.
We can see
Same.
that too.
It's probably a layering thing.
So
it's
no,
for the turn tracker.
no,
but
wrong. You
it's
have
not
to
up.
select your character, and then roll initiative on your character sheet.
You can, or you can do this, and I just keep track of it in a notepad doc.
Fine.
It's just simple.
It's not a personal attack that he didn't do what you said, McLeod.
No, sorry, I'm trying to get back into like Ray bitchy kind
Just
of
fucking
vibe.
with you, dude. I'm just fucking.
Does Krill not have an actual character?
It's like Ray's like very snappy, like.
He does. Lyrian can ask him to do secret rolls without us knowing. Like if he's gonna show up in the battle.
Mm-hmm.
He's definitely
I'll-
still in the game though.
Yeah. Okay.
You don't know that.
As
I
far
definitely
as
know that.
Yeah. They can roll perception, dude.
I watched a woman heal you.
I can roll perception, dude.
Okay. Oh, one second.
There's a chance you might come back and kill everybody to get their dicks.
Is that what Krell's secret is? Is that he's a dick-eating dragon?
So
Who
far,
knows? Yeah.
so far he
His
is.
story might be true, dude.
Yeah, Paolo believes.
Yeah, dude.
Fucking prophet.
I couldn't believe Darktron forgot that he was the cause of this issue and blaming it on me.
Yo, blood loss is a hell of a thing, dude.
I guess so. Fucking
Guys, Ray did it all!
Fuck.
He had a nice big lock
Okay.
on him.
So, as you all come out onto the deck and you see the battle ensue, Grove, you look out onto the ocean as you see a flash of green, and you feel pain in your chest. As you look down, you see there's a hole there, and blood is oozing out, and it's bubbling and boiling, and it doesn't look good. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
I know what that is.
To the left of your hit points. There's a box that says saving throws.
Oh, a Constitution saving throw?
That was it.
You did it.
Yep, you did it.
Okay.
You did right.
It wasn't a good roll, by the way.
No?
No.
What number is good, by the way? I gotta...
It's
20.
generally your average for like your average human is 10 for most things.
Uh-huh.
So when you're trying to fight off literally dying, rolling less than a normal human is probably not good.
Wait, so which is it 8 or 21? Which number do we look at?
Always
Take
left.
the left side unless
What
I
does
say
the
you
21 have to do
advantage.
with it?
It's
That's for
advantage.
advantage.
Ooh, I'm so smart.
Okay. Grove, you take 27 points of necrotic damage.
Okay.
As you look up and see where this came from, there's a strange woman standing at the tip of the boat, staring at you, cackling. And you can hear it somehow over the storm, but it sounds like it's in your head.
Is this woman, sorry, on our boat or their boat?
Here, let me ping it.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh, I see.
bitch.
Ping it. Where was it?
On the other boats.
Oh, I see. I see.
Yeah,
How far away is she? Where's the
Like-
ruler?
40 feet.
70 feet.
60.
Jesus Christ.
I'm
Okay,
casting Frostbolt.
and in her
Missile with the darkness.
for her movement, she jumps off into the water and disappears.
Oh.
Grove, what the I mean, Apollo, what the fuck? You're supposed to protect me.
And that ends her turn.
There's not much talking once combat goes
Yeah.
up. You, can't, you,
Oh,
have
really?
to talk, you have to talk on your turn.
Oh, I
Like,
didn't. I thought
everything
that was
happened. Yeah, everything is happening like within seconds of each other.
Okay.
But yeah, you can use talking as like a bonus action on your turn.
Oh, talking is an action?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So if you need to relay important information, you have to use an action to do it, or
Oh,
a bonus action.
Dude, so many. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Onyx,
Yeah.
it's your turn. What are you doing?
I
In a
am
row.
going to pull my spear out to ready for combat and shout to Whiskey Storm to Whiskey Storm, help me take these grapples off the railings and see if we can knock them back into the water.
So I'll
Would that
say
be-
for the for this instance, you saw this boat coming and you readied your weapon before combat started, just so we're not here for the rest of our lives. So you can take an action.
All right, so
Your bonus action was yelling at Dominic.
All right, so by one action would it be an attack or a movement? Both of those count as
So
one action.
you have movement, and that doesn't count towards your action. An action would be casting a spell, attacking, attempting to remove a grapple, all of those things.
All right. I'm going to move. I'm going to see if I can move forward to the guys right here in front of me, and remove the grapple that they're using to climb up.
One sec. Okay, I need you to... How are you going to remove it? How do you plan to remove it?
I'm gonna, if memory serves, I've got a one-handed spear, so I'm gonna use my free hand to grab the grapple and pull it off the railing and throw it over the water.
Okay, make a strength check for me.
That's it.
So as you're fiddling around with it, it takes you a minute to get unhook it, and as you do, there's a lizard person that's crawled right up in front of you and has the edge of the boat, but you're able to still get the grapple out, just not as quickly as you wanted, as there's now a lizard person in your face. You have movement, but you are still tied to the boat, as the boat is
Rocking.
twisting very dangerously.
The only thing I have left that can do is movement, right? If
Mhm.
if I were to try and back away, would pulling me out of combat, does that do anything to the lizard guys in front of me?
Are you saying you'd like to disengage as a monk?
Yeah, because isn't it normally if you back away after being in
Monks have
combat?
an ability to disengage without being in combat.
Then yes.
Okay. Yeah, you can back away. Do you know that you're still tied to this beam?
Yes.
So, like, your movement's
yes,
not that
so
great.
it would be like a little bit, like over here, right? Something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Just so
Get
I'm not
behind
face
me.
to face.
Okay. Sure, and that ends your turn.
Yep.
As you do, the first lizard pack here begins their attack. So, Dominic, what's your armor class?
16.
Two of the lizards spring towards you and with claws ready, and they just scratch on your armor and do no damage, but they're now right in front of you. With their bonus action, they begin screaming and barking in some strange language. The third lizard attacks one of the gnomes and is able to take a bite out of his arm. And that ends their attack. Halu, you're up.
Hello.
So I just saw. Did I see where Grove got shot from?
You did see the woman out there as well. You guys are standing next to each other. But she jumped into the water and disappeared.
Right. And it's pretty obvious all these things are coming from the same boat.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Shit.
I know.
When you use X-ray attack, can you X-ray attack a secondary target?
Sure.
Okay. I'm gonna walk up to these guys and take a swing at both of them. And
Okay.
I'll do it in a state of rage.
Nice. Okay, go ahead and roll to attack. So for you, that's a d20 plus your strength plus your proficiency mod. Since you're using an axe.
Right. Just checking for it. What is my proficiency mod?
Where or what?
Yeah, what? Or where?
3.
Either one. 3? Okay, thanks. Oh, there it is, right fucking in front of me.
Ooh.
Yeah, I mean, that definitely hits. Go ahead and roll damage on the first one.
I'm just double checking what rage does.
I think it adds like a 1d4.
I get advantage on strength checks. That's not relevant. If I make a weapon attack with strength, you gain bonus to the damage roll that increases as you gain the. What the fuck? Oh, it doesn't show it for what level I am. Okay, whatever. I'll just do 1d4. That's fine then.
Hold on, I'll find it real quick.
Okay. The rage damage column.
There it is. So at 5th level, you just get +2.
Okay.
Here, this is better for your class. I'm gonna send it to you.
Okay, that's that then.
Yeah, you watch as you go at the first lizard person, and as you slice it in half, you see that it was actually seaweed, as it just kind of crumples onto the floor and turns to water and seaweed on the deck.
Alright, still taking the...
For your second one, you're gonna hit him? Okay, same thing. Roll d20.
It's taking a long time to roll the dice. There you go.
Yeah. Yeah, that hits. Roll damage. Yeah, again, you just cut it in half, and much like the other one, it splits and crumples into seaweed and water on the deck.
Okay, and then I'm not engaged with anything else, right? So I'm gonna just go back and kind of like stand over top of Grove.
Okay. And with that, the next lizard pack begins attacking the gnomes here, as they all pile onto one and drag the gnome off into the ocean. He's likely dead. The remaining one attacks another gnome. Up next is Dominic. You have 2 giant, or they're about your size, lizard people in front of you.
Can I tell if I need? Because a piercing weapon is if they have a higher armor class. I'm guessing. Correct.
These are naked lizards. You can see their junk.
Okay. Well, I think
if you
I need
don't know
to use
anything about lizards, you could use your action to do a history check, or even an insight check, or a perception rather, to see if you can determine what weapon is most efficient against this lizard skin.
Well, so okay, so then as is, I'm holding Lagatha still in my one hand. So can a bonus action be that I set the dog down?
So setting something down would be an action.
Oh, that's an action. Okay, so I'm gonna actually keep Lag in my hand. And the did you say that Two Fists and I were able to equip weapons already?
Yes.
So I have a okay. So then instead of my great axe, then I'd have my one-handed axe equipped currently.
Okay.
Since I'm just gonna attack this one. How do I paint? The one to the right of me, in between me and Two Fist. I want to attack that one twice. God damn it! Why did Krell just roll 20 with a short bow?
Sorry, no, that was an accident. Sorry.
Okay, I was like, oh well, I'm dead.
Yeah, no.
Okay. Why don't you roll to hit?
Strength.
Did you put any for your weapon? No? Okay. So, what you'll do here is, do you have proficiency with one-handed axes? I'll say that you do, for simplicity here. So you're going to roll a d20, you're going to add your strength and your proficiency modifier.
Okay, yes, I am proficient with them.
Perfect.
That's something.
Should be the center portion of your character sheet. You'll see your weapon.
Okay, so I want to click.
There you go.
And do you want me to do that twice? One for each attack, or?
Do you get 2 attacks?
So hold on. I think he should have a roll for hit, and then that button that he just clicked is for damage.
No, so the damage one is if you actually click within the chat bar here, the chat thing.
Right.
If you now click hand axe, that'll do damage.
You're right. My apologies.
Yeah, that misses though. You go to swing and the dog kind of yelps and you're like, oh no, lag, and you take your eyes off the lizard and you actually miss your attack.
Okay, and then so with the at 5th level attack twice instead of once on my turn, is that 2 attacks per action?
Yeah. You just got to be able to know these things because I don't memorize everything about every class.
Okay. Well then I'm gonna swing at the same guy again.
Okay. And that hits this time. You squeeze the dog tight and you lunge out and attack the lizard. Go ahead and click that hand axe button in the chat window here. Do 1 point of slashing damage as your axe kind of sticks into him, and you rip it out, and some seawater splashes out as the creature screams at you.
I think that's all the
You
actions
have
I got.
movement.
I think I'm just gonna stick right here. I'm gonna stand in between Two Fists and these things.
Okay, sounds good. 1 second.
Bark, bark! Quiet, girl. It's a girl. Of course, it's a girl. She's got 8 glorious nipples. Oh, and I may have been cheating. I thought I had 10 different ropes. I think now I actually had 1 rope that had a weight of 10.
Yeah. That's generally how it works.
Sorry, conferring with something. Okay. Up next is Morgan Knight, Morgan Knight.
I am going to do a hold on.
Is he still in the dying state?
No, 'cause,
Morgan.
I got healed by one of you guys from yesterday.
Nobody healed you.
I think you just wrapped yourself up so you stopped the bleeding.
Yeah, all he did was stop bleeding.
Okay.
No, he cast Spearing of.
That wasn't
of
on
this.
you. That was
No,
on.
but there's two different ones. Was it?
No, there's only one here.
Oh, okay. Sorry, my bad. I thought it was two up there. Okay, no problem. So I'm basically dying here. Am I?
You were bleeding out, and you should be at like 5 hit points right now.
Oh, I'm taking negative more point.
Yeah, yeah. You've been bleeding out. Nobody stabilized you at all.
So
you're just
Bro
like,
just said fuck it.
so I'm taking another 5 point of health
you're at 5 points total
total.
because of how long you've been bleeding.
Oh,
Yes. Reattaching your dick should have been at the top of your list, but that's okay. You're on deck in a battle now, son. What you doing?
screwed it. Going kamikaze.
You are also not tied down to the ship.
Okay. Great. Can I bandage myself?
Do you have
Or
bandages?
No. Water skin. I have rations. That's not gonna do nothing.
Starts eating.
If you have medicine, like good medicine, you might be able to like make bandages out of stuff you have.
I don't have nothing. Oh. So either way, I'm dying. So, I'm gonna pull out my dagger and go after Ray.
Okay. I need you to make an attack roll against Ray.
Okay.
Oh, how do you do it? How do you do attack roll?
Okay. So for you, it will be roll a d20, add your dexterity modifier as well as your proficiency, because you're a rogue using daggers.
How do you do the roll thing again?
So it'll be /roll space d20 plus whatever the total is of your dex modifier plus your proficiency modifier.
So the modifier would be the big one or the small ones?
1 second.
It would be the bolded one, the larger visual number, not the larger number.
So yours
value.
will be rolling a d20 and adding 9.
9
Mm-hmm.
plus 9 and enter, right?
Yep. Hey Ray, what's your armor class? Okay, I'll look it up. With an 18, that hit. So I need you to go ahead and roll your dagger damage on Ray.
My AC is 16.
Yeah, no, he hit. He needs to roll dagger damage against you.
Oh, sorry. I thought his roll was a 9. I'm retarded.
That's
So now go to my weapon and click daggers, right?
Mhm. Did you put the weapon damage in for your dagger?
Okay.
1 second.
It's a beautiful background you have there, McClouds.
Thanks.
Okay, so roll a 1d4 dark and add your dex modifier to that.
Well, what? Well, 1. Wait,
1d4 plus, in your case, 6.
4 plus 6, right?
Mm-hmm.
6. I hope I'm doing this.
Okay.
You take 7 points of slashing damage as a very hurt Morgan Knight stumbles over to you in the storm and stabs you right in the stomach.
All right. Mr. Morgan Knight, could you move your character next to Ray?
Oh, sorry.
Can we get a little blood around Morgan Ray right now?
Oh, sure.
Morgan Knight. Morgan Knight's just, I think,
And-
got a
and
trail
Ray,
of
too.
blood.
And Ray.
Wow.
The blood's
Ray's bleeding
coming.
too.
Mm.
Nice. I like it.
Two fights going on.
Well, it's just a trail of blood from Dickless Knight. The Euron Greyjoy of or Theon.
Okay, there you go.
Thank you.
Dark, you have a bonus action.
Yes, I do.
In this instance, you're allowed to use your bonus action to attack once more.
Yeah.
Or you can say something, whatever you'd like.
I'm attacking again. I have no words again for that man.
Alright, go ahead and roll a d20 and add 9.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that definitely hits. Why don't you again roll damage? That's a 1d4 plus 6.
Oh, poor Ray. Trying to be an honest slave trader.
Yeah, dude.
Selling dragons. That Morgan Knight releasing dragons. Stabbing.
4 plus what again?
Talk about some misplaced anger.
So plus
Plus
6.
6. Oh, wait.
I feel like he's doing the right thing.
Mm-hmm. I
He's
do too.
freeing slaves. He's killing the slave masters. This is a story of a hero.
Okay.
Mhm.
And I am in downstate.
Oh.
As he stabs you the second time, you kind of look down as these were two very quick stabs into your gut. He twisted the knife and he pulled it across a bit. Your guts are hanging out as you go unconscious. Okay.
Okay.
At this point in time, I need for a certain person to roll to hit with your weapon of choice. Morgan Knight, what's your armor class?
Above your hit points.
17.
As you make the stab, you feel a whoosh of air as an arrow slides past your head. Doesn't hit you though.
What the hell is that arrow? Holy crap! I feel like I was in the Matrix.
And no one knows what you're talking about.
Morgan.
You remember The Prophecy?
The movie is in the movies.
Okay. So this is the third lizard pack begins to attack. Now, this one crawls up on deck once more and pulls over two more gnomes. They fall off into the water. They're most likely dead. Now, Ray, I need you to go ahead and make a death saving roll.
Oh boy. This is a first. I need to find this on the character sheet.
Okay.
There it is.
So
Got it.
it's just a yeah. So with a 7, you fail.
Yeah.
Please mark one of your death saving throws gone.
Got it.
Okay. Grove, you're up. You've been shot in the chest, and you're quite hurt, and you're frightened, and it's raining, and there's big waves, and there are lizard people.
Thank you. Just a side note, I've looked through all my spells. All my healing abilities are for other people. Is that correct?
I mean, you can heal yourself.
Okay. Okay. I would like to toss a Cure Wounds on myself. I think
Sure.
that's the best one. Oh, hold up. What's Lesser Restoration?
See, this is why you take the time to put your spells in.
Yeah. I can copy and paste it now. So
this does a disease.
Cure Wounds is a disease?
No, Lesser Restoration is for diseases.
So this is Cure Wounds. Is that... I feel like that's appropriate.
Hold on, I'm not looking at the chat. I just pulled it up in the Dungeon Masters. Yeah, I mean, go ahead and do touch your chest, and you need to say some words, and then roll a 1d8 plus your spellcasting modifier.
I reach for my chest, and I say... Let there be light.
Nice.
What do I fucking roll?
Alright, perfect.
What do I roll?
So, you need to roll a 1d8 and add your spellcasting modifier. So if you go to Grove, and you go to Spells, so that is a 1d8 plus 8.
1d8 plus 8. I don't have to say /roll.
Yes, you do.
Okay. slash roll space 1d8 plus 8.
Mhm.
Okay.
Wow, nice.
Whoa.
You
Oh,
heal
thank you.
yourself for
Oh.
16 points as
Oh.
the wound begins to close.
Oh, you healed
and,
yourself.
Yeah.
Oh.
I was gonna heal I was gonna heal Morgan, but I think he's too far away.
Okay. McLeod's is just like, fuck you.
Yeah. It's
I don't
okay.
trust Ray.
We'll just have the streamer be dead the whole time. I'm excited.
with that, I'm gonna run to use the restroom. You guys can brew over that. I'll be right back.
Well,
Okay.
don't you have
Where-
2 more
where's
tries,
the-
Ray,
Okay.
to survive?
So,
Where's the tool to measure it real quick?
you know what? I don't care.
It's on the left-hand side. It's a circle with a little line going through it.
Yeah. Ray, you're 30 feet away.
Yeah.
It's a touch thing.
Okay,
My
yeah.
ability.
Uh-huh.
What's your speed?
Also, you wouldn't heal Ray.
No, I would
That's
never
right.
heal Ray. I was gonna heal Morgan.
Mm-hmm.
You
Get him.
were also recently talking about trying to kill the captain. I would assume if you kill the captain, Ray wouldn't be all that happy about it.
Well, like shit happens. Like, look what's happening.
Shit.
We got a fucking demon shooting arrows somewhere. I'm
What
sure I have
is
a spell for that. What?
What's your alignment, dude?
What does that mean?
At
What-
the,
Your
your
evil,
alignment, if you
good,
scroll
evil.
all the way up.
I think I picked the second from the top, which is like a good neutral.
Neutral good.
Yeah, neutral good.
No, that wouldn't be neutral good, would it? No.
I remember
would-
clicking neutral and it
that'd
was up
be
in the good area.
Lawful neutral.
Lawful neutral. Okay.
The
Yeah.
I
second
picked it
one?
because
I thought the first one was lawful.
First one is lawful
like
good.
absolute. Yeah.
It's lawful
Um,
good, then lawful neutral, then lawful evil.
I picked something that the word evil didn't work for me, so I picked something that like is morally good but will do bad things to avenge certain things.
Yeah, me too.
Okay. I didn't hear that.
I don't.
So
Like that was my
you have
intention.
to follow the law,
Yes.
right?
Yes. That's why I wanted to heal Morgan.
I mean, healing people isn't the law. You just can't break the law. You can't like murder people unless it's for a very good reason.
Right.
Yeah,
And
like,
I
neutral
think we've
good-
seen a few good reasons, but maybe I haven't. Maybe we heard.
Maybe
Yeah, maybe.
it's a good thing that you play your character.
But I'm like reading all my spells to see what I can do. Everything's like AoE, and I would hurt everyone. So I don't want to do that.
Is neutral good like I would steal bread to feed a starving kid, but I won't put the axe in someone's back if they don't deserve it kind of thing?
So, okay, lawful means you follow the law. Chaotic means you don't follow the law. Neutral means it's dependent on what the situation is, but like you can do either.
Okay.
Good is you do things for other people. Evil is you do things strictly for yourself. You can still do things for yourself as good, but like you're gonna pull burning children out of like barn fires and shit like that. Evil, you're staying and you don't necessarily have to watch, but like it's self-preservation.
Okay. That makes sense.
Yeah,
You're
'cause
setting the bonfire.
you can be neutral evil, and you can see like a barn fire going off, and you know kids are in there, but you're like, I'm gonna die if I go in there, so I can't. I'm just gonna stay back.
Like marshmallows on the fire.
Usually monks are like neutral good. They don't always follow the law, but they will always do good things generally.
Okay, Grove. You have a bonus action and movement. What are you doing?
Oh, good. Can a bonus action be a spell?
A bonus action can be a cantrip. If you want to do a spell.
Okay. So I don't know where the witch is. Let me see what resistance means. I don't even know if she is a witch. God, dude, there's like so many words with resistance in it. Do you know what resistance means?
Depends on what kind of resistance.
Like it
Yeah,
just says resistance in cantrips.
So one sec.
There's a shit ton of resistance.
Alright, so
it's at the bottom. I found it.
So you touch one willing creature. Once before the spell ends, the target can roll a d4 and add the number rolled to one saving throw of its choice. It can roll the die before or after making the saving throw. The spell then ends.
Okay. I can't do that either. I wanna. It's still fucking storming outside, right?
Mm-hmm.
We're still sloshing around.
Oh, yeah.
I need to. Right now, I'm not attached to the boat or Palu because he just fought off those things.
I'm like
So-
standing over top of you right now.
Oh, okay. So I'm safe.
Generally, I mean,
Okay.
you have me to
Find
protect
out.
you, but
I just don't want Lyring to throw a fucking spell critting curveball at my chest. Okay. I'm gonna stay right here.
you're just gonna stay lying down.
I'm not lying down. I just healed myself.
Okay.
But you know,
We have to get up as action, I think, right? Or bonus action? Standing back up?
He's not laying down.
Oh.
But yeah, if you were laying down, it's an action.
You can like talk to people if you're not gonna do anything as battle is concerned.
Gotcha. Okay.
You can take that time to talk to people or like
Okay, I got it.
interact with other people.
I love it. Okay. I'm gonna talk to you. Palu, you've been trained in battle. What do you think we should do?
Sorry, by talk to me, I mean you can like say something. I can't
Talk
necessarily
to him.
respond. Yeah.
He could then respond to you when it's his turn.
Oh, so all that shit we were doing yesterday, like, was kind of not a part of the rules?
Mm-hmm. But you guys are new. It's okay.
Oh.
It's nice. Don't worry.
Nice.
So his response to me will be his action? And
It's
so
gonna be his bonus action if he decides to respond to you.
Oh, if he decides, okay.
He might just ignore your ass.
Can I,
Crushing.
All right,
you don't have to say
I'm gonna give you 15 seconds.
I'm sticking here. I'm safe. I got Paolo caging me. I'm good. I'm
Okay.
happy I healed myself.
And with that, you watch as the second person standing out on the mast begins casting a spell. You know that this is happening because a massive blue light begins to appear over her head. One sec, look up the spell. Okay. So directed right at the mast, you watch as this person casts a lightning bolt as it cracks through the air, ionizing all the remaining air around it, so it looks like a gigantic cylindrical beam hitting the mast. Let me roll damage. Okay.
which man?
The central one.
The talking part.
The one the lady's a part of?
Uh-huh.
Does
Alright.
it break above her, or is it knock her in half?
So, she's not dead, but there's now a fire in the mainsail, and she is cracked and screaming, and definitely burnt. And then watches the woman jumps, disappears into the water. And with that, we return to the top of combat. I need everyone to make a perception check.
Except for me, because I'm unconscious.
Yeah, sorry, pal.
I have no idea what's going on. Oh, is it just Palu? Oh, God.
Fools!
Do any of us have any idea what's going on right now? Besides the evil dragon.
I gotta find.
Oh!
Oh, there you go.
Why is it so hard to find things you want? Oh, there it is. I see
don't they
perception,
really
but
know
it's not
about you yet?
clickable.
Should be.
Down to the right of the big charisma number,
So yeah,
under skills.
If you on the very left, if you can
Oh, I
find
see
your
it. God
modifier,
damn it.
there.
I just fucking glance over shit. Okay.
Okay. Onyx and Krell, I will whisper you.
I'm fucking dead.
Not yet.
Sorry, what happened?
The perception check. That's it.
Okay.
Krell and I are getting whispers from Leering.
Okay, cool. I didn't miss anything. Perfect.
I feel so special.
Okay. Inarel, it's your turn.
He's shocked.
It's okay, bud.
I don't know. Like, I literally don't know.
Alright.
Boys.
I'll just give you some what your character should be realizing. It's a bunch of these things coming onto the boat, pulling gnomes off of them, presumably drowning them to death. They're attacking you, they're attacking your friend, basically everyone around you.
The only
And,
thing.
yeah.
Alright, I'm going to. So I have an action and double act. So I'm going to jump forward and attack these two guys right here in front of Whiskey Storm.
Okay.
One with the regular attack and one with the bonus.
Okay, sounds good. Give me 2 rolls then for attack. It should be a d20 plus for you dexterity and your proficiency, since you'll be using your fists, I assume.
I'm gonna say yes. So my proficiency under attacks and spellcasting, is that the +9 for monk unarmed attack, or?
So, yeah,
Is-
you will be rolling. Oh, yeah, exactly. You put that in there already. Perfect. So just press monk unarmed. And so with the 21, that hits. And now click within the chat window, click the letters for monk unarmed strike. There you go. So you do 10 damage. You watch as the first creature that it lunges at you, and you calm yourself, and you hit it with an open palm in the forehead, and it explodes into seaweed and salt water. Go ahead and do your second attack.
Do I have to click the unarmed thing again, or the one in the chat
Yeah.
window?
No, click the one on your character.
All right.
And with a 13, as you turn, you karate chop the other one. Roll damage on that, or just click the. Yeah, there you go. And again, you just karate chop it in half. It is gone. It is it's now just seaweed and water on the deck. You have movement.
I have movement.
Or talking.
Or talking.
Just something that isn't action.
I was gonna say, can I disengage again, or does that take a?
So that would. So I think you can disengage as a bonus action. Check your sheet.
A step. You spend. Oh, here I'm just gonna do that. Spend 1 key point to take a disengage or dash action. It's a bonus action on your turn.
There you go.
All right, so yes, I'm still attached to the railing, so I'm gonna jump back to where I was again, out of the way, so that. Yeah, I just jump back.
Okay, sounds good.
Are both of these lizard men now dead?
So these two are, yes, but there are more crawling up the side.
Okay.
Alright. Another lizard pack begins crawling up the side. Presumably the ones that dragged the gnomes in. Balu, you're up.
Okay, one sec. Okay, I want to grab one of the lizards by the head and slam it against the other lizard's head.
Nice, okay. So for grabbing the lizard, why don't you just roll for just a straight attack plus strength to see if you can grapple him. And then he will see if he can resist your grapple.
Oh, I need to roll with resist or advantage since I'm still enraged. Any strength check is advantage.
Mm-hmm. There you go.
Okay. Wow. Well.
So as you go to grab it, you kind of like squish into its head, and it pulls away, and you just have seaweed in your hand. This makes you even more angry than you already are in your enraged state.
Okay. Can I do, as a bonus action, can I do like a sweeping strike to try and swing through both of their bodies with my great axe?
So I'm fine with it, but it's going to increase the armor class.
Yeah.
Because it's a challenge shot. So go for it.
Okay. Jesus fuck. Oh, that's I get advantage.
Does that just mean you get a roll again?
And since you're using your axe, you also add +3 to that.
Okay, well then just to say that's 12 then. Wow, that's some garbage rolls, dude.
So you're able to hit one of them as you kind of like chop the top of its head off. Roll damage on that one.
Three again? My goodness.
What's going on here?
2, 2,
yeah.
3, 4, 3.
It crumples into seaweed and salt water. You have movement, or you could respond to your bud.
The guy that didn't say anything to me?
Hmm?
My buddy
Oh
that
yeah,
didn't
he didn't
say
say
anything.
anything. You could comfort him if you want.
I'm just gonna yell at this fucking lizard thing really loudly. And attempt to... Can I do an intimidation? That would probably be the action, yeah?
Yeah.
Alright. Just gonna let out a battle shout then. Little angry yell.
Okay. Can we hear it?
Ah!
That was horrible.
That was
Absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, it'll intimidate him. Trust me.
Okay. Can you roll that?
Pulling down your pants would intimidate him.
True.
Yeah, same with you, dude.
Wow.
Thank you, Derek.
Okay. That's a compliment. You guys all watch as more and more of these lizard creatures are just crawling up the deck, off the side of the boat. Dominic, you're up.
Okay. If I wanted to put the puppy in my backpack, is that an action?
That would be an action.
And if I wanted to switch to my great axe, that'd be another action.
Uh-huh.
I want to get an attack this turn, which might be. Can I throw my hand axes?
Yeah, you can. You'll be disarmed once you do that, though. Just keep that in mind. And I'm pretty sure if you're throwing things, it's a dexterity check.
Is he losing them, or will they be on the ground and he be able to pick them up if the
Depends on
opportunity's given?
how you throw them. I mean, you're on a boat with 50-foot waves, so if you throw them, if they
Probably
land on
good
the
to go.
boat, they might
Yeah,
stop, they might not. So I don't know. Just keep that. Like, just imagine what real life is like. You throw an axe on a boat that's got 50-foot waves. Where do you think the axe is going?
All right. Well, I'm going to start by moving up to this gnome over here next to this gnome. And, wait, why didn't I? Oh, my character. There we go. I'm going to move up to here. And I'm going to swing. So, yeah, I get to swing twice for one action. So I want to just swing twice at this lizard man right here. So I'll do.
So with an 11, you kind of chop the side of its arm and, like, doesn't quite hit.
Then, can I swing again then now?
Sure.
Then I swing again. Oh!
Yeah,
I
and
hit
this
that.
hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Fuck!
So
Oh, wait,
again, you
but-
kind of like you slam the hand axe into him and like it kind of sticks a bit and it just like screams at you. Doesn't
Do I-
seem to be very effective.
Oh, did you already put the +2 in there for my dueling? Because that thing I whispered you.
Why
game.
why would I put that into your thing?
Oh, I
That's
saw
your
plus.
job.
I saw +2 right there, so I didn't know if that was because you gain +2 damage bonus to damage rolls with only one
Yeah.
weapon in your hand.
Yeah, so you need to be putting this into your character sheet. We'll
Where would
give
I
you
put
3. Okay.
number?
Let me show you real quick. So do you see how it rolls for damage here within your hand axe? Like, do you see your little in your hand axe area? There's like a little gear. If you click that hand axe gear,
Oh,
it has first what you roll on attack, and then what you have for damage. But damage is a 1d6, and then it's plus your strength, and then it's plus some value here, which is 0. But for you, since it's dueling, it'll be +2.
okay. Yeah, I found that, so I put +2 there. And then. So do you want me to re-roll the damage, or?
Yeah, just press hand X again and you can have the damage. Regardless of what happens there. There you go. Alright, it takes 5 points of slashing damage, which is, The X goes a little bit more into its head, but it still just screams and looks at you.
Okay,
You have movement.
Well, because both those swings, that was only one action because
Okay,
Yeah.
go.
my other action I wanted to put Lagatha in my pack.
So,
Safekeeping.
unless you're using an action surge as a fighter, you don't get 2 actions. So with the fighter, you get 2 attacks within an action. To get 2 actions, you need to have an action surge or boots of haste or something.
Okay.
So, like, if you put lag in the bag, then delete those. You didn't do any attack.
Okay. Well, then I will just do a movement then and just kind of back off again towards Two Fist, and we'll call it.
Okay, so since you were in combat range, they get an attack of opportunity.
Oh, I forgot about that.
What's your armor class?
16.
So they also, with a 16, they get a glancing blow again. So you take 3 points of slashing damage.
Yep.
Okay, and that ends your turn. Unknown person of unknown origin. What are you doing?
So, I like to use my frost breath to put out the fire. And unfortunately, Morgan Knight was in the blast radius, so he also gets.
Okay, so based on this positioning here, you likely will also, well, Ray is on the ground, so you would not hit Ray. You will hit Morgan Knight. So
And
for
Salami.
your frost breath,
Yes.
and Salam. So for as you cast your frost breath, also you come into view.
Sounds good.
Oh yeah.
What the hell?
You're dead.
Can you link your frost breath while I get your character?
Wait, oh, you haven't gotten him out yet?
I don't think the frost breath would hit me because if I'm on the ground too, like
You're not on the ground.
You just shanked a woman, dude.
Yeah, you're standing over top of her.
Yeah, Haggard Horror. Shanked are good.
Well, hold on. It's Grove's. That's like an inside joke with me and Grove, dude.
Grove and I.
Oh yeah, 'cause I didn't know. I never thought she was.
Palu-
a whore. I just thought she
Palu
was
not so smart with grammar.
Don't enrage him.
I like it. Got the tail and everything.
now here's the question.
What?
Is this breath a cone breath?
The description's in chat.
Yep.
It is, yes.
It's like Cone of Cold.
Then it should have hit him if I near Ray.
He's looking
too.
right.
I'm right in your face.
Ray's on the ground, so like if you he's angling up, so you're getting
Okay.
hit by the bottom angle of this cone.
Okay.
Okay, so Dark, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution save.
Swear to God, Dark.
Big roll, Dark.
He's had enough against me.
Oh,
Yes!
that's a critical fail.
With the natural 1, you feel like the inhale of breath on your neck as you turn to look. The black dragon is standing right there as he opens his mouth and hits you in the face with a cold, icy blast.
How much damage this takes?
1 sec. So roll 2d6 damage, Crow.
Oh yeah, what's up?
Roll 2d6.
My bad.
Open your ears, son. I'm dead.
With 7 points of damage, you put out most of the fire, as well as drop Morgan Knight to the ground next to Ray.
Now I gotta do a.
On your turn, you will.
Okay, can I use a bonus action to yell something?
Sure.
Alright. I forgot my voice, hold on. Everybody! We need to work together! Somebody needs to come and save Ray! So we can get out of this shithole! But not Morgan! Because he's crazy!
You guys got close and knew each other's names?
Oh, wait.
This is
My bad.
Cruiser, man. I freed this motherfucker.
Was that Krell
So,
yelling as the dragon?
Yes.
Krell definitely heard everything that was said in
Okay.
the, because like he didn't teleport out. He was there.
Okay.
Well, and also Ray's been a part of the crew, and was aware and there when they first caught Krell.
Can Krell say his name during his shout or no?
I mean, he didn't decide to do that, so no.
Okay, so we have to keep calling him Black Dragon.
Or unknown.
Did Onyx and I hear him all the way at the front of the ship?
You heard someone screaming out, but there's combat all around, so.
Okay.
The rain and plus the waves hitting the boat.
Morgan Knight, I need you to make a death saving roll.
Good roll, buddy.
You save. That is 1 point towards you waking up. Okay.
So I put 1 point in Seth.
One point to your save. Yeah. Okay. With that, another pack of lizards comes to the other side of the boat, seemingly from underneath. They crawl up the side and make their way towards the first mate. And Ray, I need you to first make a death saving throw.
Okay.
Okay.
You succeed.
Beautiful.
And now you may be Salami.
Oh my god, his voice though. Okay. Let me 1 second.
Wait, he has to be
A little
Salami?
practice offline.
He's got to mute his mic and then do some test voices.
Why does he have to be Salami?
Because Ray might die. Give him a character to play.
Oh my goodness! Ray, what has happened to you? What is going on? I thought you had things under control. I will stabilize you now.
Okay. Go ahead and make a medicine check.
Isn't Salami tied to the mast by like a bunch of gnomes?
He is tied.
Ray's also right next to his
He's
feet.
leaning over the side.
Just using his toes.
Imagine him leaning down. You're strapped into like a car seat almost, right? You're leaning down and reaching down for Ray. So Ray is near him.
So your body's
might
tied to
work.
the mast, but your arms are free.
Yes.
If you'd prefer him to rally the gnomes for immersion's sake, Lagatha, I can make that happen.
No, yeah. If he can do it, then I don't care. I'm just
Okay.
Just curious.
It's all good.
Just curious.
I'm sorry, Laring. I don't have Mr. Salami's character sheet.
It's okay. Just use your medicine
Oh
check.
my
I
God.
hope it's not bad.
Yeah. God.
That's not bad.
So we'll say he's not able to stabilize you completely for you to wake up, but he does give you an additional death save success.
Perfect.
Nice.
So as Mr. Salami's bonus action, Gnomes, what are you doing? Letting Gray die on the ground! Attack this intruder, Mr. Morganite!
Fuck off.
You can't say that. You started it.
Yeah.
Okay, so a group of 4 gnomes surround Morgan Knight as they're coming down from the rigging. They're screaming. A few of them are crying about Ray on the ground. I will roll their attack.
Well, I don't do any combat.
You
You're on the
turn.
ground, dude.
Oh.
You are unconscious, my dude.
You might as well have frostbite all over right now from that breath attack.
Everywhere but his dick.
If I get a chance and you don't die, I'll try and help you, Dirk. But you gotta do the not dying part first.
Hey, you can't tell him that.
Of course I can. He's my
Metagaming.
prophet, dude. Are you serious?
It's true.
Okay.
Nah, he's unconscious. Okay.
So, one of the gnomes takes the dagger, stabs it into your stomach. Since you are unconscious, this is an automatic critical hit, and this means you lose 2 death saves immediately.
Oh, I put that in now?
Yeah, that you've failed twice at death saves now.
Now, do successes and saves, successes and failures the same for every character? Everybody gets 3 of each?
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay. Not looking good for Morgan Knight. Grove, you're up.
Sweet. I'm gonna do a shot in the dark. When these lizards die, you said they turn into salt water and seaweed.
I mean, that's what you saw when Alu has been smashing them.
Okay, so I'm going to, like I said, take a shot in the dark. I'm gonna speak with plants to get a better understanding as to who is summoning them.
Okay.
Wow.
One sec.
Okay, I like this. I like it.
That's bravo.
Hopefully they have an intelligence high enough to be able to communicate.
Yeah.
It's dead serious. That's sometimes an issue.
I don't know if it's Krell or if it's that witch on the other boat that I may or may not be able to see.
You can definitely see the boat.
But the blue chick or the blue dude behind the wheel.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
I don't know who that is.
Are you
Probably
talking about
not.
Mr.
Storm.
Salami?
No,
Okay.
on the other boat.
Oh, on the other boat. Oh, I need
I
to
don't know what's
pan
happening.
the camera. My bad.
So-
Sorry, stream.
First, I need you to give me the statement that you'll be making to activate your Speak with Plan.
What do I say to summon the plant?
What are you going to say to activate your spell?
Shaka Zulu.
Write it down. You gotta remember it every time you use that spell. That's what you gotta say.
All right, when I talk to plants, dude, Shaka Zulu.
All right. As you, as one of the creatures crawls up over the board, over the side of the ship, follow. You see and hear Grove walk. He walks close to it and walk close to this lizard and says, "Shaka Zulu." He then begins chittering like a small insect at this other creature who is also chittering like a small insect. I will PM you. You PM me your questions, Slow, and I will let you know.
Okay.
While you're doing that, do you have anything you want to do as a bonus action, or would you like to wait to see what the plan says?
I want to. Is Morgan dead? How many death saves does he have?
You don't know.
You don't
I
know.
don't know. I don't know. Do I know if he's dead?
It's been a while since he's been on the ground for sure, and somebody just stabbed him while he was on the ground.
Okay, and like because I've never played, is there any way to get him back to life?
If you heal him.
Okay.
If he runs out of death saves, he's dead. And
yeah, and you guys are too low a level to resurrect people, and none of you seem to be close with any god.
Okay. I want to use my last thing to tell Palu, because he is your prophet. We can go attempt to save him. Yeah, that's what I want to say.
Okay. Send me those questions when you get a chance.
Yeah.
Actually, send those. Yeah, we're gonna wait for a second.
I'm almost done. Okay, Discord.
Okay. And with that, the ship begins to rock, as a few of you have noticed it's no longer moving, even in this storm, as you all watch the sides of the boat. Oh. Massive tentacles begin to spill over the side. They begin wrapping themselves around the ship and pulling it down. I've now started a death timer for all of you. We're at the top of the action initiative list in a row. You just saw all of these tentacles come out of the ocean. What are you doing?
Can I jump to one of the tentacles and knock it off of the edge of the boat? Like hit it, push it back.
You can certainly try.
I'm going to try. This one seems to be the closest one. Up here.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. And idiot back. Guess that would be that. One of the following effects. The middle one is it must take a strength save throw. Fails, you push it up to 15 feet away. I don't know.
Okay.
How pushing that away would work other than that.
Yep. One sec. What's your spell save DC? Sorry, it didn't work.
I don't know.
Okay, so go to your spell section.
All right.
Should be on that page.
Spell save DC is 0.
That's not right. So it should be your Dex modifier. Hold on. It should be like 15. But it doesn't matter because with a 37, the tentacle just gets more and more intertwined into the rigging and onto the deck as it squishes a few gnomes on the way by. You have a bonus action.
Bonus action allows me to move or to shout something. Right? That's it?
Mm-hmm. No, so bonus action you could, punch, you could say something. That's not tied to your movement. Your movement is separate.
Okay.
You could additionally use your movement to continue talking rather than move.
Gotcha. So, can I...
Are you there?
Yeah.
So
That's not gonna work. I'm going to try and straight up just roll the 7, so that won't work either.
just setting the scene here. These are massively thick,
Yeah.
incredibly strong tentacles that are wrapping themselves around the boat and anything in their way. You just tried to attack one and did absolutely nothing.
I don't even. Are there still any of the lizard creatures climbing up and over left, or did they die up front here?
The lizard, you watch as these lizards are slowly being absorbed into the tentacles.
Mark, to help you out, what would you do in real life? Split second.
How close is the boat? The other boat?
Oh yeah, jump to the other side.
So from you,
Yeah,
40 feet about.
I never. Don't matter where I go. Far away.
You can also just scream. That's an acceptable use.
I am going to. Actually, you know what? I'm going. Oh, the tentacle is entwined into the boat and the mast, so it's not necessarily attacking
One
us.
of them.
One of them.
Mm-hmm.
Is it the one near me, or is it?
So each of these tentacles is split up so. There's the main tentacle, the thick boy coming out of the water. And this also spreads into multiple tentacles.
All right.
That are also real thick boy.
All right. I'm just going to jump. I guess I disengage. I'll jump back. My character at. I'm gonna jump back into the center of the into the boat to try and get away from the reach of the tentacles.
As you do, you find yourself almost face to face with another set of tentacles coming up from the other side. The situation seems dire. Next. Palu, what are you doing?
I did tell him, by the way, too.
So one of those little things is already dead in front of me. The other one's still up, and it's talking to him, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or what I can presume is they're doing something weird.
They're communicating.
Okay, I'm going to. Did they already communicate? Sorry. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know.
Their communication is finished.
okay. I'm gonna again try to grapple that thing, grab it, and try to throw it at one of the gnomes over top of Dark, or over top of Morgan, my prophet. Prophet, my prophet.
Okay. Go ahead and make do your strength with advantage, your strength check. Since you're fuming.
Oh, and then. Oh yeah, no, that's it.
Yeah, you're able to grab it by the head. And you're gonna throw it?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so give me a
I also got the.
dexterity check.
Yeah.
See if your aim is true.
How big are these things? They're smaller than gnomes, right? And they're made of seaweed.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like, you're perfectly able to palm this thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, so you're throwing it at
the group of gnomes over top of Dark, or
Okay.
over top of Morgan.
Yeah, no, it lands over there and it's flailing around.
Okay.
You have an ability to talk if you'd like,
Mm-mm.
but you are raging, so it's not gonna be the most coherent thing.
Is anything Palu said that coherent?
So I'm just gonna think. So did I hear what that dragon had said?
Yeah.
And
did?
that was, well, he's kind of pretty close to us, right? He's like 5 feet.
Oh,
Yeah, he's
What do
close.
you think?
the
Call it
drag,
breath?
Krell the dragon. Okay,
Hmm.
we don't know. Yeah.
The other dragon.
Okay. So since there's no more threats around Grove, I'm going to walk over to the dragon, put my axe at his head, and ask him what he meant.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
perfect.
Yeah.
All right, that ends your turn. Dominic, you just saw Interal Chufis run to the center of the ship. You also see massive tentacles that have come out of the ocean. They are way bigger than you are. It's actually horrifying. What you doing?
I'm gonna take some movement and move towards Two Fists, with Lag in tow. Then for my action, I want to put Lag into my pack. Shit's getting dangerous.
Okay.
And then could I equip my Great Axe also this turn, or do I need to wait?
That would be an action to switch weapons.
Okay, well, I'll just put Lag in the pack for now, and I think that will probably just be it then.
Okay. All right. Our unknown character, Dragon, you're up. What are you doing?
So, okay, I have an action. I could talk to Lag too, right?
Yeah, so you have an action, you have a bonus action, and you could use your movement to talk to Lag if you'd like, or you could use your bonus action and your movement to have like a really long monologue to Lag.
Okay, I'll do the monologue. I'll use my movement and my bonus action to talk to him.
Okay, go on.
Morgan is evil. He came downstairs, tried to rape the women slaves. When I tried to stop him, he wanted to rape me. You have to understand.
Can I try to persuade him?
Yeah, that'll be your action.
All right, let's do it.
Roll
By the way,
persuasion.
is
You're
there
gonna
going to
win
be like a natural intimidation check against him with having a weapon at his throat?
Yes. So what it's going to do is going to increase your chances to resist a persuasion because you're also raging. So like, you're a raging barbarian. Like, there's not much reasoning with you.
You could have told me that before I tried to talk to him.
You could just you don't have to persuade me. You can just try and talk. But if you try and persuade me, then I'm gonna assume like there's gonna be a natural response that I'm gonna think that maybe you're lying. But if you just tell me stuff, I can decide to choose whether you're lying or not.
You don't have to persuade him here.
Oh, okay.
You could just use an action to do something else.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd like to just keep talking to him first.
Yeah.
So
So
go
what's
about your
going on?
monologue, I guess, and then action at the end.
Was there more to your monologue?
So hold on. What have you said so far?
So basically, I'll just go again, I guess.
Ray is evil. He came downstairs and tried to rape the women.
Morgan.
Then he tried to rape, or Morgan. Then he tried to rape the women.
Sorry,
I feel very attacked right now.
No, you're doing a good job. Keep going.
Keep going.
When I tried to stop him, he tried to rape me. That's why I had to try and kill him. And you guys walked in the moment. I tried to take the easy route and leave, but things got a bit violent. Now I came back and I tried to stop the fire. I want to work with you guys. I want us to get out of this situation. We need to work together.
That's good.
Okay. You have an action.
Shake his hand.
You can.
No, that's metagaming. Do what you want.
Just keep in mind you have an axe at your head right now. From a guy that's already almost killed you.
I want to cast Minor Illusion and imitate Lag's voice talking to himself, saying, "I should calm this situation down. There's other pressing matters."
Huh. Okay. Can you link Minor Illusion, and then I need to read the spell and think about what I'm gonna actually make you roll to see if you can mimic his voice, his internal voice.
Minor Illusion would mimic my voice.
Oh, I know. I'm just saying how, like, because you're raging.
Mm.
Might as well be a raging Cajun.
Okay.
Oh, so I have to take an action to determine that it's a fake.
That wouldn't be you.
Right, so would it be like a persuasion?
This
or
is
maybe
just
make
if
me
you believe that yourself.
right.
You are
So
talking to yourself.
Would it be like a wisdom check against myself?
So I think it should be. I think intelligence check is right here because, like, are you smart enough to know that someone is
Not my
casting an
voice.
illusion talking about you and that it's not your own voice in your own head?
Okay.
Okay.
Dear fucking God.
Oh.
Story of my life, lady.
Sorry, Carl. I'm a smart boy.
You are, like I said before, you're raging. And you know when you're raging, your voice doesn't sound like normal Palu. It sounds like raging Palu. That's not you. Alright, that'll be good to know for when your turn comes up again. It is at this time, Morgan Knight. I need you to make a death saving throw.
Give me a second. I'm probably dead. Oh my god, I lived.
With a natural 20, you immediately stabilize, and you sit up off the deck, holding your head because, God, it's aching. Feels like just got hit in the face by an Arctic blast. You're alive with 1 health point. Ray, I need you to make a death save.
Okay.
Oh, I missed a 20 death save.
Whew. Okay.
You succeed.
I'm up.
You are up. Also with 1 health point. You see Mr. Knight in front of you in about the same condition. Grove, you're up.
Okay.
You see them both just like, because, you saw Palu walk over there, so you were watching while all these tentacles are wiggling about.
Okay.
And you saw them just rise up off of the ship.
The thing that I asked about was.
You don't have to tell us.
No, I'm trying to be cryptic because there's multiple fronts I'm trying to achieve. Can I do like some kind of check to see a weakness of these tentacles? Like it is because I have multiple different things I can do.
You can do a nature check.
Because like Two Fists punched it and it did shit.
You can do like.
Yeah, that's on the other side of the. That's on the other side of the boat. But like, if you want to inspect this creature to see like what it may be, like vulnerable to, you could do a nature check.
Okay.
You could do a history check to see if you've seen one of these before, but I can tell you now, likely haven't.
Okay.
Based on where you've been and your current level.
Okay. Okay. So I think the play, I'm going to move towards Lag and Palu, Ray, and Morgan. Okay, I'm gonna do that now.
Daughter.
And I'm going to cast Charm Person on Palu to derage him.
Huh. Okay.
Because I also think we all need to work together.
Okay.
Okay, so I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Me.
No.
Me.
Palu.
Palu, okay.
It's okay. Good wisdom is very bad for me. Don't worry.
Yeah, I already thought about that.
Okay, just kidding.
Okay, just kidding.
Oh my god, what the fuck is that, dude?
I'm the smartest enraged human being at the moment.
So, in his enraged state, because I assume your spell save DC is like, what, 16?
Mine?
So bro, yeah, check your spell list, and at the top it should say spell save DC.
So the spell, back on my druid thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's a 16.
Okay, thank you.
For future reference, it's on, if you go to the spells section.
Oh, I see it. It's at the top of my character sheet too.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Yeah, in Palu's enraged state, he is almost unreachable. He's just breathing incredibly heavy, like super spurged out right now. You're afraid that he might cut this dragon's head off.
Okay.
You have a bonus action if you want to say something.
I was really banking on that to work, because I'm my intellect is so high. Hold on,
You can't just talk to me, by the way.
Yeah.
I am your bodyguard.
Okay. Palu, I think we need to listen to the dragon. We need to work together and find a way to defeat these tentacles. That's what I want to say. To Palu.
Okay, you do indeed say that, but as you do, you hear an incredibly high-pitched squealing coming from the figurehead. As this sound is coupled with the cracking and crunching of the ship as it begins to be ripped apart. All of you fall into the ocean as the boat is completely destroyed. You are all swept away into the torrents of the storm. Time will tell if you survive. With that, I think that so it's 9 o'clock and it's Sunday. I know some people need to go to bed, so let me know what's going on.
Don't you have like 2 more maps after this?
I gotta use the washroom. I'll be back.
I have 5 more maps after this.
Oh my god.
We haven't even gotten past 1 in the past 3 hours.
Yeah, I told you before, I get carried away when I do these things.
I mean, I'm fine to go as long as we can tonight, but whatever you guys.
Yeah,
can
let's
do.
do a head
Yeah,
count.
I can do an hour.
I was gonna say I know I'm down to go as long as everybody else is, but also if he's got 5 more maps and there's that much story left, I wouldn't be upset if when we finished we didn't make it just a 1-off or a 2-off like we planned. Just we could keep going until it's concluded.
For sure.
Yeah, because like I do need to go to bed early and I need to eat dinner and get some work done too.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm
so
gonna be
I
calling it.
know that we're not going to get through 5 things based on how fast we get through one.
So, are you the outlier here, Larry?
Which is
Yeah,
fine.
for sure. I was just trying to gauge the crowd too to not be the only one, but I think I'm the only one.
I think you're the only one.
I'm glad you guys are enjoying it.
It's
Oh, yeah,
perfectly
this is
fine, though.
awesome
It's a lot of fun.
Can I ask a question? Does every time we do this, does it reset our spell cooldowns?
No.
Cool.
Your
When we come
spells
back
are
to it,
only
it's as if we
reset
never
when
left.
you take a long
rest.
rest. And in this instance, you guys are being
It's the opposite.
squashed
We were
around in the ocean.
Well, good thing I got close to Two-Fist because I can't swim.
Okay.
So-
I'm using spells like it's candy, dude. Okay.
I think that for the next game, we should play on a Saturday so that we can just go to completion and start early, so that we can complete it before 3 a.m.
Wow, this cliffhanger for a whole week, Leering?
Yeah, dude.
Where the fuck am
I fucking love doing this to my group. So,
Is there any way? Can Jinx come in as like this? Like
I can. So I will let you guys know that I can, at any point in time, bring anybody into the story in interesting ways that don't destroy, the narrative. But I do cap it at 10 people. Because more than 10 combat, like actual big boss combat, it's going to take 4 hours.
Oh, there's a boss?
And
Like,
and
no, I'm just saying, like, for bosses, like, it's going to take forever. I have,
we're at
a
8
whole
now, so you
story.
got 2 slots left, right?
Yeah. So, like, if people want to play, get at me, let me know.
Yeah, so we have 2 spots.
You hear that, Jinx?
I have a question.
Okay.
The last dialogue you threw out was that the boat was getting ripped to pieces and all of us fell into the water.
Yep. And you are at the mercy of the ocean.
The elements.
Poseidon himself.
So my question is, when we come back, is it going to be like a we're coming back straight to this moment as if the boat had just gone down, right?
Yep. We will be coming back to each of you underwater and fearing for your lives.
And I have 1 hit point.
No dick.
Okay.
So does
All right.
Ray.
Okay.
Some of you are covered in blood.
Well, Ray's on low health too, so.
Yeah.
On.
I think Ray's unconscious though. That's another
Not
thing.
anymore.
No, Ray just got up.
He saved.
Oh.
Salami touched him.
Salami touched me.
Jesus Christ.
All right, so we're gonna pause till like Saturday or something.
Yeah, Saturday.
We can do this during raid, can't we? While we're doing molten core.
Holy
Yeah,
shit.
right.
The amount that Leering has to do with the loot already,
Yeah, no.
you might as well keep him at the beginning of the instance.
Holiday's got loot. We're good. All he needs to do is mind flay.
Oh my god, okay. Anyways, we'll do the game on Saturday.
Okay.
Yeah, Saturday works for me.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Good work, everybody.
Yeah.
I know
Thanks for
for,
hearing.
I guess, the majority of you, that was your first, like, actual combat experience.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the only reason why I attack Ray, so I can understand it.
Oh my god.
What a way to learn.
Yeah. Killing out of context for actions that you recreated yourself.
So, real quick, is it possible for us to know what his alignment is?
Whose?
Not unless you have a spell called Detect Good and Evil.
Yeah, alright. So no.
So no. I do recommend that everyone put your full spell descriptions into your character sheets.
And your
put a
weapons.
little time into them. Yeah, make sure that your weapons are all accurate. Get all of that stuff done, because any future combat scenarios, I will not be as friendly as I was tonight. Like,
Yes,
fair
though.
warning.
I don't get it.
I'll sit down with. I'll sit down
That
with
threat
them.
means nothing to me. I don't understand the fucking volumes.
Copy paste your fucking spells, dude.
I'll show him how to do it later.
So
Okay, thank you.
Yep, you're welcome. Because it was aggravating for me too. I told Lag before the session started, I was like, new players are going to take forever to do their turns.
It's okay. That's why I'm being gentle here, because I understand. I've had a new group before.
Oh, you've played this game before? Yeah, how interesting.
I'm surprised you didn't do decent when Onyx said I'm jumping back and I'm gonna jump in and I'm gonna jump back. Like I had DMs that say, okay, you're jumping, so make a acrobatics check.
Yeah, no, I figured that he's not literally jumping, and he's still tied to the boat. I wasn't going to be super brutal and be like, yeah, you actually fell and you're tangled up in the rope, so you're technically being a held person, and so they're going to get advantage on all their attacks against you. That's for next time.
Yeah.
So be ready.
So
You're ready to die.
at the end of this campaign, when all is said and done, we do it again. That's when the gloves come off, is what he's saying.
For sure.
No, the gloves come off next session. All future sessions. So have everything in order, ready to go. In the right.
I think I had everything in order and situated on my page.
Well.
On my page, I said. On my page,
your
my
page.
spells
Yeah.
in the
Okay.
Yeah, I
Okay.
probably had DMs where it's like, okay, you have 15 seconds to make an action, or you get attacked, or something like that.
Yeah, right.
Or the creatures realize you're standing there doing nothing, and they get attack of opportunity on you.
Yeah, so those things are great fun to do, but on a new group of people, it can definitely discourage them, when they die halfway through the combat.
Yeah.
But yeah, good work. Put in a little bit of work into your character sheets before Saturday. And we'll see how far you guys get.
Nice.
Surprised we're not dead, honestly.
Yeah,
Dude,
with lag around, I
yeah,
don't know how long
no
I'm gonna
fucking
make.
Joke.
I tried to soothe him, dude. It didn't work.
He's on a rampage right now.
I really wish I didn't
Don't
summon
lie
this
to
dog.
barbarians, dude.
Oh, dude.
You tried to.
You bit my profit and then lied to my face.
Hey, he did try and rape people, alright?
I don't
so
believe that.
here's
I
the
didn't believe you, and I believed him.
I tried.
Yeah.
I tried getting Krell to do something, but he saw my message too late.
What sucked was Krell still should have rolled persuasion there, because he still was lying.
Well, I can only choose to think they're lying if I have good reason.
Mm-hmm.
Like if I'm going up to the guy and asking him what did you mean? I'm not gonna like see if he's lying. I'm just gonna go with it. Most likely, it's like I'm enraged. This guy is telling me what I asked him, and like if he's under threat of death, I gotta assume he's not lying to me because I'm just a barbarian. Like I'm not gonna think that far into it.
Thank you, Lag.
Yeah.
Now, Slowbur, on the other hand, we gotta fix his metagaming.
He'll get it. Don't worry.
I don't think it was that bad today.
Oh, dude, it was bad.
How was it bad?
Well, you have lots of what's the word? You have a lot of things that you want to do, even though that's not your character doesn't have that information.
So I was gonna deal with the tentacles that was right in front of me. I had to deal with lag. I had to deal with Morgan, who was about to die.
Well, slow down. Slow down. So we'll start with the tentacles first, real quick. Yeah, you, as a person, heard how Onyx tackled the tentacle. So you went into the tentacle with the mindset that you could use that knowledge. We corrected you, and you're fine. You're moving forward. Great. But, yeah, you want to try to, disconnect your reasoning and try to think with your character's reasoning. Does that make sense?
I mean, his logic still stands, just like not for the reasons they should. Like tentacles are attacking the boat. It doesn't matter if he saw Onyx attack them or not, which he shouldn't have seen Onyx attack them. But there's tentacles attacking the boat.
Well, that's what I don't know.
Thank you.
How do I know I can't see Onyx do that?
So like, the biggest thing is just like the distance away.
Yeah,
and, like,
didn't you say the
the
boat was
topography of
like
the
215 feet long?
Yeah.
Also, you're in the middle of the sea during a massive storm, in the middle of a battle, and you're not going to be focusing on things like 50 to 100 feet away from you.
And if
you see me
look
slamming shit.
At this position that you're standing in, I don't know if you're still looking at the map, but like there's stairs. There's stairs here, so that indicates, a topographical change. So, like your increase in height here. So like just thinking of the line of sights on these things.
You can like ask Laring though. It's like, did I see this happen, or did I hear these guys say this thing and stuff like that? And he'll just tell you yes or no, and then you can use that information or not.
Gotcha.
For sure, dude. All right, I'm gonna go eat dinner. Good work, everybody. Saturday, be ready. Good boy time. Getting to the heart of the story. Bye.
Heart of the cards.
Yeah, dude. I don't know how I'm gonna transition to actually like letting people live. Because everyone's been the wrong people have been convincing me, and the right people have been failing their roles against me. So it's not my fault. I'm a big man-child believing what I want to believe.
You believe dark. Nobody but dark.
Yeah, well, that's not my fault.
How it goes sometimes.
This game's just a shitstorm.
All right, later, guys.
No, just the people in it.
I just saw some poor man with no penis telling me the truth of what happened, and he's trying to avenge the people that have wronged him, and he keeps getting attacked, and there's a fucking dragon in my face that lied to me and then came back from the dead from somebody helping him. That's what I see, dude.
I'll win you over, dude. I'll do it.
Maybe.
I can do it.
I'm pretty sure you're gonna have to put a lot of work into that. Spoiler alert, your only saving grace to control me is hang out with Grove.
He seems reasonable.
Well, my last thing I said was to help calm you down. My spell didn't work.
Yeah, the last thing you said is you said you gotta protect